2023,
Okay. Hi, welcome back to the
2:45 p.m.
protagonist corner. The narrator also
13
wouldn't
hours.
introduce himself. Even though I told you
Continue
to.
your
But
journey
anyway,
through
as
Hogwarts
you
and the
see, I'm a
Wizarding
little
World.
bit sneaky way.
Cross
Sneaky way,
button.
but I'm now level 10.
Continue.
And I have some new
Square
stylish
button.
goods.
Load game.
You know, I'll be switching them out as we
Triangle button.
go. They have different abilities. They
Delete.
don't really matter that much yet. But anyway, let me stop talking. Let me get into the game. Well, not stop talking. Let me talk things out, but into the game stuff. Ooh. Apparently this is right where I left him during my
Map. Blue Flames
extracurricular.
locations.
So let's get him back to the
Hogwarts.
quest that we want him on.
Quests.
The
Attend your first day at Hogwarts.
the
Visit
Gobstones
Hogsmeade
Farm.
and gather. Welcome to Gobs of Gobstone. Gobs of Gobstones. Cross button. Level
And
10.
so let's go back
Circle
to the
button.
map, see
Map
what
quests.
the closest band comes
No
to.
assignments.
Quest, we need the map.
Map.
please. There we go.
Map.
There we go.
Blue Flames locations.
Oh my
Gobs of Gobstones.
Things actually
Now that
work.
I've retrieved her
It feels so
Gobstone,
good.
the
It feels
astronomy
so good.
wing.
I'm trying to think
The
it's so
astronomy
good.
wing.
Oh my God.
Collection chest.
Oh,
Gobs
look,
of
I can see
Professor
right here
Fig's
on the map. It
classroom.
was just been marked by one.
Professor Fig's
And
classroom.
There's space travel. Oh my God. There's space travel. I'm in heaven. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know the Final Fantasy VII game world is small, but and we don't need fast travel. But it would be great if I can mark stuff, which I can do. Look, there's an indicator. There's an indicator. If you look, there's a road on the map too. It's a thing of beauty. It's my new favorite thing. I love it. I love it so much. I would wear this game's UI. As you can tell, I had an interesting time recording Final Fantasy VII today. You should check it out if you get a minute. It was a rather enlightening and a very cathartic experience for me. But anyway, let's live in the moment. This is a much nicer moment, and we'll enjoy it. Let's follow the trail thing. And to be fair, you don't have to give me a trail. You didn't have to give me a trail if you don't want to. But I do love the icon. That was a necessary thing to do. That a certain other things trouble me meaningless. It's not to do. At least sometimes. It marks it when it feels like it, but not when it doesn't. But anyway, we need to listen now. This is Hogwarts. This is a bright magical place, and I need to enjoy it. Things work. They work. Unfortunately, I'm still getting lost, and that's my fault. I'll own that. And to be fair, I'm not lost right now. But like, when I do inevitably get lost, if my sense directly does legitimately suck, I'll own it. Like, and I won't blame the game. But like, oh my God. This is a thing of beauty.
You want your water bottle in the other room?
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you so much.
Yep.
I think we're upstairs from that. Downstairs, so probably should know that. Listen to the beautiful sounds again.
hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my
Plenty of luck,
gobstones.
plenty of luck. All the luck, they all the luck.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Yes, of course.
And of course, you can choose to be things and
No, I think I'll keep them.
What would you usually do with them? Well, you would protect other students from not to.
Yes, of course.
No, give them back before they're all.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Wonderful idea.
Not from their perspective, I'm sure.
Terrible idea.
There should have been a middle option here, like gobstones are in a fire if you find people who are really into it. And you should even have the option to take with you, for instance, but I'm not going to complain, because at least basically it's what the way it's
Wonderful
supposed to.
idea.
Yay.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go.
Imagine having
Wish me
two kind of
luck.
guys that can, see magic lessons. That'd be so cool. And of course I have a wand handle that I can use it because I don't yet have any wand. We might fix that very, very soon. Because we are making our first trip to Hogsmead. And Hogsmead is beautiful. It's like Diagon Alley to the 10th power. It's even cooler than Hogsmead is in the book community. You'll see. But let me stop talking about it and start the
Map.
process for
Flu
showing you.
Flames locations. Welcome to Hogsmeade. The bell tower wing. The bell tower wing. Collection chests. West tower. The west top cross button. Remove the bell tower. The grand staircase.
Oh, whoops. My bad.
Map.
I'm very,
Flu
very
the
bad.
grand staircase.
Because I marked
The
it.
you.
See,
The exit.
that
The
wasn't-
bell
that
tower.
wasn't
The
you.
bell
That
tower
was
wing.
mine.
The bell
You
tower
can
wing.
go always
Collection
do it.
chests.
No.
1 out of 6. West tower. The wet cross
Mark
button.
that, and finish travel. Yay! Oh, I can also mark my
Map. Flu the grand
That's
staircase.
something you can rely
The
on.
magnificent staircase of Hogwarts. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Triangle button.
Okay. So has there ever been an experience like this for you? And when I say like this, I mean like if you stop playing, maybe you want to pull your, that made you kind of really frustrated, kind of want to pull your hair a little bit, and then you switch to something that was just a joy to play through. Let's see, was there another experience like that? For me, I would say going from the NES Dick Tracy game to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. A mystery game that was great for its day, but sometimes lied about clues. At least putting that in there. To a simple hack and slash. That game Returns felt the same way for me. That was beautiful. That thing was beautiful. Like it felt better than Double Riding to me. I'm sure it'll feel like exactly what some of you like. Oh my god, that beat-on combat felt so good. In fact, it's a little off-brand for us, but eventually we might do sort of revenge on the channel. That game is a great time. Ooh, interesting. Yay. Anyway. Sorry about not talking to you guys so much earlier. I was just executing thing, you know that. So, I've already done the favorite shop in Hogsmeade. Okay, what's your favorite event in Hogsmeade? I'm pretty sure I haven't done that yet from the books and movies. For me, it's when Harry goes into Hogsmeade with the invisibility cloak and accidentally shows his face for a second, and Snape totally marks him. do you have a favorite Hogsmeade moment, Richie?
I don't.
Oh, just what it is. Did I already ask you what your favorite book was, Richie? Harry Potter book?
I don't remember which book. I get them mixed up
Oh.
with the movies now.
I won't. You have a favorite movie?
Yeah, it's still Azkaban.
Oh yeah, Azkaban is so cool. I think Goblet's slightly better, but it's
Yeah.
I
close.
think Professor Black could get rid of all the Muggle-born students.
I mean, I like them all,
Too
but I
much
think
to
that
pay
one for me is the
suppose.
most
Yeah.
I wish the
entertaining.
headmaster would
That,
retire.
well, Azkaban, I will even admit, is the moment, like, Mariah the reaction, okay, we're doing this. Soul-sucking creatures in a kid's book. That's something I didn't expect, but, like, the
Yeah.
reason I didn't expect it is I hadn't internalized that this wouldn't always say a child's story. Like, in fact, I call moments where you make that decision the Rawlings-Lewis line, because you can either do what C.S. Lewis did and say, it's always for kids, I'll always talk to the readers if they were a child. Not in an insulting way, but I'll always be kind of whimsical towards them, really familiar. Or then you have the J.K. Rowling shows where you start that way, but then you start talking about family murder and like dark covens and
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think Harry Potter has an untrustworthy narrator?
oh, almost untrustworthy narrator. Yeah, because it's third person limited, I think. But like to be honest, Harry's often narrating this. Like
Yeah.
it sort of feels like a shift between Harry and Hermione. And again, I know that's not literally what happens, but it feels like they're the point of view characters. And when Harry's in the driver's seat, or when we're seeing things from his perspective, we definitely have an unreliable narrator there. Because he doesn't acknowledge his need to be the hero until much later. In fact, you never really even hear him do that. He feels guilty after Sirius died, but he doesn't really ever say to people that it was his choice to go to the ministry with the Federals.
Right.
Which I think is definitely the most sad moment for the book.
I think it's interesting to consider the perspective of the narrator. Like, is the narration solely centered around the main character's view? Or is it like,
or is it omniscient?
Right.
Yeah. Limited or omniscient. Those are important.
But even in their world environment, like, is it like a 1,000-foot view, or is it like 3 feet?
Yeah. Or we always seeing to the main characters.
Right.
Basically, is it Dune or is it Final Fantasy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
To bring back the video games.
Yeah, absolutely.
My commentary gets better when I'm happier. I have to keep myself in my happy place even when I'm playing 7R. And also, thanks for steering me, Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
You're awesome. Ooh, no. I don't.
Dear, do you mind the tiles? Some of them can be
The
missed.
route line is the thing that exists as it is. Yay! Are we going up or down? Yeah, I think we're going down. We are going down the slide.
Awful when they ask you a question though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Yes. So, the game I'm most looking forward to that I've been sort of getting, other than Q5, which is going to take forever to get to, and after this, we'll be starting on Persona, or we'll be starting Persona 3. The game that's not out yet that I'm most looking forward to is actually Final Fantasy 16. That looks so cool. The way we'll be shifting time periods, the way we'll be shifting perspectives, and the way they're not afraid of it being British. Like, the previous single player Final Fantasy was far too American. It wanted to be the Witcher role, which is fine, but that's just not what Square Enix usually does. So I'm happy it looks like we'll be going back to the roots a little bit, and the story will be more focused in general. So you know the question that leads to what's your most anticipated game right now? Or if you're not even if you're a member of this family trying to boost my signal a little bit, what's the movie or book you're looking forward to? And anybody can answer any of those. Like Richie, do you have an answer? to that one?
I don't have any anticipated
Book,
right now.
book, movies,
Yeah,
anything? Okay.
I guess like casually anything Marvel, really.
Oh, speaking of, I know I'm late to the party, but I sold this WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness pretty recently. Like, I love WandaVision. Multiverse of Madness, it was a fun ride, don't get me wrong. But like, it undercut Wanda's character so much because like she went from realizing she had to set people free, that she couldn't like have this pocket universe, have her own little world. She had to let her kids and Vision go.
Yeah.
And then we go to Multiverse of Madness, where she just unlearns that because of one night. I know in story it wasn't just one, but it really felt like she had a bad dream and character growth. What character growth?
Yeah. Well, you had multiple characters, right? Like a million Doctor Stranges.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Getting to see Patrick Stewart
Yeah.
as Professor X
Yeah.
was great. Getting to see Mr. Fantastic was amazing.
Yeah.
And like one little thing that I guarantee you some people didn't notice, I'm sure a lot of people did, but like when Stewart first showed up as Professor X, they actually played a little bit of the beginning of the 90s X-Men thing, which was yes!
Yep.
And like I knew that the original was coming was original, but I forgot about Stewart. So I actually audibly said cool when you could see his wheelchair for a second. Yay!
And then he said engage.
That would have gone into parody level, but I still would have loved it.
Yeah.
If that actually happened.
Take that for the fourth wall.
Yeah. Fourth wall? What fourth wall? We used to have one.
It's like the fifth wall. Hey, if there's infinite universes, I could count that universe.
Now, one thing I don't like about the way actually both Marvel and DC present universes is they use numbers to track them.
Yes,
Instead of using like related single words or just a word or two, like fans call the main universe or Superman's evil because there actually are two evil Superman universes that I know, possibly three kind of if you count Red Sun, but I'm counting just Word Universe and the Injustice Universe. Fans just call the main one, the one the video games are coming out of, and the one that had that great comic series, the Injustice Universe. Like, this one should be called, when I say this one, I'm talking about the one that Multiverse of Madness is primarily set in, should just be called the Illuminati-verse, instead of 836, I even forget the number cells they use. Like, I know the Prime probably.
I think the reason they use numbers is because it's infinite.
Yeah.
And there aren't infinite words to categorize each.
True. But it's still so hard to track.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that's why they do it. But the point is, I guarantee you, if they mention, if in the movies like, remember what happened in 318? I'll be like, no. Remember what happened in the Illuminati-verse? I'll be like, yes, definitely. Can you go back there, please?
Well, they're gonna have to talk numbers come soon because that's how the Wolverine can come back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you would definitely need to do another universe there because actually you could bring him back in one of two universes. He could be Logan, Hugh Jackman, or he could be like X-Men,
right.
Original
You
X-Men.
could even have a cartoon universe come in.
Oh, you totally could.
It's like in the Spider-Verse, you know?
Yeah. In fact, they kind of implied that again with the way they introduced the figure. It was a shame they killed them all. I realized Stewart's older than Dirt, so they kind of had to.
Yeah.
But like, it was still a shame because like you could do whole things with it. Like, actually, how are they going to do X-Men without him? Because realistically,
So let's recast them.
like, okay, that's a fair question. Who do you think should play him?
Probably.
Yeah. But if they did, any ideas on who should play him? Like, this is a weird one. But who played the
You could have Morpheus play him.
Oh yeah, that would be great. People with all black exhibitors
Yeah.
on Fishburne. Yeah, that's an option. particularly the whole in the universe thing. You couldn't
But
do
is he in any other?
Marvel stuff? I don't think so. I love how we almost.
And that's where you think Wick is in the universe. John Wick.
John Wick. Oh, is that a Marvel property?
I don't know.
I didn't think it was. Alexa, is John Wick a Marvel property? Okay. The only thing I cared about there was an R. Okay. So maybe this isn't the exit that we want. Okay. Why are we talking about Central Lane when you think about John Wick? Alexa, stop!
Remember to be good to her when she becomes a artificial
Oh,
intelligence.
it's already almost happening.
She'll have to remember that you were nice to her.
Yeah. Otherwise, something is going to fall.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Stephen King lives here.
Yeah. Not just Stephen King, any will.
Yeah.
You cocky brat. That's one thing we never really got. We never really got video games based on the works of Stephen King. Well, there were a few of them.
They could do Salem's Lot.
Oh, they could totally do Salem's Lot. They had them in broadcast. Which is like, there was one they were going to do. I would never expect that to be the one. I would expect, like, Cujo, because that's like the running with the dog,
I would like escape the car instead of escape the room.
And like, I really, of course, wanted the George Howard game series, but I don't know.
There is a movie.
Oh, it's horrible.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if Ronin's teaching us a spell or having a...
It's horrible.
Oh, it is.
Revelio.
No, I'll come back and look for it. It'll take forever. I'm on a mission. Oh, hi, Natty.
Hello. Looking for me?
Oh, God. You can get places. It's so cool.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmead. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Now, those of you who've done both paths, which Hogsmeade trip is better? Where you go with Natty or where you go with Sebastian? Or are they about the same? That's such a hard part of how the movie well. I freaking love this game, dude. Although that smile did not work. That was.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was
perfect. When I got to go to
perfect.
Universal, Butterbeer was awesome. Oh my God, it was like the second best milkshake I ever had.
What's the first best?
Oh, cookies and cream and things. Our local farm, pretty much, they walking up like the, what do you call it, a farm actually?
Yeah. It's fun.
And God, those things are amazing. And actually, the blueberry mistos from Ring of Rice, they're all so good. They're like gelati with custard. Oh my God! I'm thinking of what my Laura would say, and I'm not going to repeat. You know what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
Something that, yeah, okay, cool. We know what to say.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Long beard, pointy hat. Not seen him for months.
I'm having a
Polish for the rain.
Oh yeah, give him.
When they get to the dancing crony.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen Dumbledore? Not Dumbledore.
Gandalf.
Gandalf. And they're like, nope.
This is so cool.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much. but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
I wish the game.
Oh, wait, over here.
Although I can't complain, let you do so
I
much
often
here.
spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Actually, that would be ideal, right? Because gnats kind of stink.
Yeah.
Like, the way they circle around them, like you're like an aqua rooms, like, you can't do anything to you, but you still eat them.
Yeah, they're already back and forth.
Oh boy. Yeah, like, gnats are like junior locusts.
The winter, non-winter, you know, give them food.
Yeah. The winter non-winter is generally a good thing, but that's one way in which it's bad. Like, it's amazing how often you'll hear me say global warming is my favorite thing.
Yeah. Let's spray some more eggs up into the
Yeah.
summer all year round.
Yeah.
Look, from the forbidden
Like
forest.
Arizona or
Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I
something.
heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Volunteering today for. She asked to borrow my car while I was on my way here. I was like, well,
That's difficult.
yeah. So well, if you would have called me last night.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Like we already named them.
She is a last minute ready.
That's the forbidden forest on the left. It's
I've
off
seen
limits to
something
students,
like that, am I right?
as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more
How's the
alluring.
sand?
Ah, there's Hogsmead over the crest. Past that ruin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One of the big daughter.
Oh, so that's actually happening.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
For her. She didn't want me, so that didn't happen.
Well, if you've never done it before, really, like
That
outside.
wasn't it. It was that other man.
Oh, so the client, they don't want to do that.
Right.
Okay. That's sort of understandable.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I wasn't going to do the nursing part. I was going to be the helper part.
The helper part? Like,
So, she needs 8 around 5.
so like a CNA or home health, but
Yeah,
not still
yeah.
nursing. Okay, I got you.
Right. Yeah, but she does that like, I don't know, 6 hours a week or something.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Like Simmons?
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Any news about the dragon?
Oh yeah, the dragon kind of ate your school.
How are you
class.
settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland. But it is
Ronnie's
beautiful
like
here
from-
too.
Central, like,
And getting out of the castle and
like,
exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit.
Centaurus, definitely.
Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say.
Not yet.
Hopefully it
But
will for you
there's-
too.
It's interesting though, if you go to the
Map.
map,
The Heights. The
you
South
see-
Hogwarts
when you
region.
go to actually the Hogwarts
Enemy
map,
level.
you can, I'm
What
not sure
Hogsmeade
well,
Valley.
but,
Forbidden Forest. No. Flu Flames. Current Hogsmeade map. Flu Flames. Hogwarts map.
There we go. Like,
Flu
okay,
Hogsmeade map.
If you look down here, like you should see. Like, it's not going to show it now, which is very annoying. But like over there, like, where the lake is,
Yeah.
there's a fish travel point for the lake or for the boathouse that leaves the lake. So I'm hoping that maybe we can go into Lake Proper eventually and get some mermaid action there. Oh, that sounds long. That sounds like a YouTube statement. I meant see some mermaid. Oh God. Now, if you want mermaid action, I'm sure you're a good person, but I'd really rather not know you. I'd really rather not know you myself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean to kink shame you. You got it. This feels so much better. Like Final Fantasy VII.
Mr. Moon!
Right now, this is easily
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit...
Map. Hogwarts. Welcome to...
Oh, can I use custom waypoint? No? Okay.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Right?
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Much nicer than Phil's
What
stuff.
did Mr. Moon?
Like, you'll see the
Jimmy,
job.
guys. Ugly and Aryan. Terrifying.
He's a member of staff.
I shall be at the castle where it's
Good
luck to both of you.
To find the artifact they want.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had
But
too
he doesn't
much
see
fun in the
magic
village.
is one principle.
I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Dumbledore probably felt bad for me, or something. Oh, not even close to good enough. I agree. But like, he did something very similar to me.
You could have undone Dumbledore's whole plot in movie 1.
Oh, totally. Oh, hi, Quibble. Here's the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
And here's what I know. Oh, I didn't really need that. I'm on vacation in like you. And like there's been the whole thing where he like was bugging me helpful, doing mock over. I'm kind of surprised Arlington to do that. He hadn't really introduced himself fully yet. You don't know he's a good book too. And you're just in fact, it's much more when you find it in the book. Because he's trying to use these like correspondence courses to teach himself magic.
Yeah.
Not really fully understanding what he can never learn because he doesn't have it in his ability.
He's a two-time loser. He doesn't even fit in anywhere.
That is actually such a shame.
And they made him crabby.
Yeah.
So no one will sympathize with him.
Which is an interesting approach to writing.
Yeah. She doesn't have to worry about killing her children. She hated her.
Yeah. Most of them, yeah. In the end, I get the feeling the only people she liked were Luna Lovegood.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say Harry, because, God.
Right.
Yeah, you do need to do horrible things to your protagonist, but, like, don't make the death of everyone their fault, and don't make him, like, I love the fact that people in the fan community call him, like, when you get into, like, book 5, they call him Half Block Harry, he's young all the time.
Yeah, and then there's all that Neville subterfuge.
Oh yeah, Neville should have been the main character. It should have been Neville Longbottom. It's like, you feel bad for him before he learns to be skillful in magic, but then he gets there. Instead of Harry, who in book 3 was Mary Sue.
Yeah, and you can't even get hurt and then it's scar.
Hi, I'm connected to the going and wait for you probably and you just know all of his plans.
It's a Nepo novel.
A Nepo novel?
Nepotism.
Oh yeah.
You gotta protect it. He's a Horcrux.
He literally was a
There is
Horcrux.
much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
And this is
Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
I've been wondering about that. I think so. Because I've looked for her in the bedroom she should be in. I've seen some toilets with some plumbing issues, but no Myrtle. So I think it's pre-Myrtle Warren. In fact, I would love to look it up and help me. When was Myrtle Warren a student in Hogwarts?
Yeah, as soon as we're done recording.
Yeah,
Chance.
Mess with them. Yeah. Because we have something uploading too, right?
Well, that should be uploaded by now, but we're recording.
Yeah, sure. Right.
35 minutes.
Oh, 35. I didn't want to stop there. Okay, well, we're on the cusp of this more.
No one called us for coffee.
Okay, so you could. And you've timed over the longer, right? In fact, for you, the
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
Universal has Hogsmeade.
I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Oh, the beer, yeah, that was Bahamas.
Yeah.
Wasn't that so great? I wish you'd go into Europe with us.
Yeah.
That was even more fun if you can believe it. Like, Barcelona is literally magical. Not just Harry Potter magical, it's literally, like...
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guide's map. Touchpad button.